Welcome to Daily Affirmations. Please repeat each affirmation out loud. Ready? Let's go. To learn which questions are unanswerable and not to answer them, this skill is most needful in times of stress and darkness. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. To put the world in order, we must first set our hearts right. There are some things you learn best in calm, and some in storm. When you love someone, you love the person as they are, and not as you'd like them to be. Words that come from the heart are never spoken. They get caught in the throat, and can only be read in one's eyes. In 3 words I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. Experience is not what happens to a man, it is what a man does with what happens to him. Many people lose the small joys in the hope for the big happiness. Books permit us to voyage through time, to tap the wisdom of our ancestors. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darkness of other people. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. People are trapped in history, and history is trapped in them. I took a deep breath, and listened to the old brag of my heart. I am. We're not on our journey to save the world, but to save ourselves. But in doing that you save the world. No man should escape our universities without knowing how little he knows. There is a loneliness in this world so great that you can see it in the slow movement of the hands of a clock. If there's a book that you want to read, but it hasn't been written yet, then you must write it. And now that you don't have to be perfect, you can be good. Never be afraid to sit a while and think. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. Someday you will be old enough to start reading fairy tales again. In the depth of winter I finally learned that within me there lay an invincible summer. Too many people lose the small joys in the hope for the big happiness. Which affirmation was your favorite? Please like and subscribe.